coaches,
The State Softball Coaches Hall of Fame.
the State Softball Coaches Hall of Fame. That's awesome. Okay, item 8A, constituent reports, academic senate.
Hello. So our last meeting of the semester will be this Thursday. At that meeting, we'll be doing something like the MCFA did. We'll be actually voting to have some of our part-time faculty hold roles. One will be our elections officer. He'll be Chris Gogler, a geography and anthropology part-time faculty member. And then currently I'm working with our administration on finding a flex coordinator that will be part-time faculty as well. At that meeting, we'll also be doing our recognition of our retirees, resolutions of appreciation for all of our retirees. We'll do our annual review of our bylaws. And then, so outside of Senate, we've been really working along with admin a lot on policies and procedures. We should see a number of those coming forward in June. Hopefully a new one that'll be on course substitutions that still has to go through College Council. And also working with administration currently, I'm working with Baba, Adam, and Brian Ellison to start looking at being another pilot college of a bachelorette degree. That still has a process to go through, but we'll be working with administration on coming up with a plan and an idea to move forward.
Thank you very much. Mr. College Faculty Association.
Hello again. All right, success stories. I'm going to get right to this because I have a lot of them. A couple that I did not have time to read last month. Professor Christy Rigg, who's in the math department, wanted to let you know that she did something cool with her Math 20A class. This is for people who want to be teachers. They planned a family math night, and on March 21st they held the event at Charles Wright Elementary School. Her students worked in groups to plan activities for children in grades TK through 6th. Over 100 elementary students came, and the principal said he's definitely interested in more of these events in the future. And we also held our annual Integration Bee on Saturday, March 25th. I had the pleasure of being one of the, I was not one of the judges this year, I was the MC, that's right. Calculus students came out on a Saturday morning and competed head-to-head in a single elimination bracket. $1,000 worth of prizes were handed out. Tolman Gorham came in first place and Chris Walker was second. And then Professor Meg Withers wanted me to brag about some of her current and former students. Manavone Sayasone, who graduated from Merced College, was recently accepted into the MFA program at Fresno State. It's one of the best in the state. Phil Levine, who's the former U.S. Poet Laureate, started the program, and many now famous writers have gone there and been published because of the program. And now I'm going to look in Dr. Coburn's direction, and I'm going to say a name, Christian Aguayo.
Correct.
Meg wanted me to talk about him. He has been Meg's student since Reed 81. He now has his citizenship, which he did not have at the time. He is a former student of both Meg's and Carrie's. He's finishing his bachelor's degree at Cal Poly this semester in biomedical engineering and is going on to the master's program at UC Merced. And she says he is perhaps the most hardworking, enthusiastic student either Carrie or I have had, and he stops by regularly to say hello. And then a reminder about the Lit Review reading this Friday evening at Merced Multicultural Arts Center. One item of concern, it was either the night of the last board meeting or the next day, the news broke. You might recall that I talked about CSU's audit that revealed some disturbing news about spending. Well, now it's the UC. This is from an LA Times article. The administration of the University of California system pays top workers salaries and benefits significantly higher than that of similar state employees, and failed to disclose to the Board of Regents and the public that it had $175 million in budget reserve funds while it was seeking to raise tuition. And so in the handout that I'll give you, I have a link to an article about that. Professor Will Baker wanted you to know that last Friday at the second annual Merced College Film Festival, they showed 28 student films. They had about 100 people in the audience. They gave out 6 awards and cash prizes totaling $700. Professor Caroline Kreida, who teaches foreign language, had a few more words to say about Amal Rita, who was recognized as the part-time faculty of the year for her cohort. This might have come after Caroline had already sent her bio, but after that bio was sent, Madame Rita, as she's called, was informed that she had been awarded the rank of Chevalier Knight in the Order of the Academic Palms for her services rendered towards the goal of furthering the language and culture of the Francophone world. This order was founded by Napoleon and is awarded by the French Republic to individuals who have distinguished themselves in the field of French study. So that's an international honor. Very proud of her. And finally, some cool things going on in the computer science program. I have a handout for you. I had to leave these slides the way they were. Professor Kanemoto sent me to these, and they're just really nice. They've received $20,000 for the CS4HS grant offered by Google. What else? 2 students won the Hack Fresno event held at Fresno State. The 3rd annual Merced College Science Fair was a success, and they're starting to take applications for the STEM scholarship for the 2017-18 academic year. And that concludes my report. Thank you very much.
Wow. Nice timing. I think it's kind of an award for Patrick on that. I mean, here.
What's that?
You need an award, an on-time award.
The on-time award.
Effective use of time.
5 out of 10. He was the practice that
Concise.
All right, thank you, Patrick. Classified Senate.
Good evening, I'm Andrea Hall-Kusha, President of Classified Senate. Don't have much to report this month. Like everyone else, we are winding down our year. Our last meeting is this month, and we will be resuming in the fall. Over the summer, we will be sending 2 representatives, one on behalf of Classified Senate and one through equity funds. Thank you, Mike. To the Classified Leadership Institute. Other than that, hopefully we'll have a lot to report in the fall with a brand new year.
Thank you very much. Item D, Classified School Employees Association, CSEA.
No report.
And no report, okay. So Patrick had the longest and you had the shortest. Management Association. Oh, I skipped the police officers. Are they here? Well, that's why I skipped them, because I knew they weren't here.
He already knew.
Good evening, Paul Baxter, Management Team, Management Association. I just want to report on a couple items. This evening, thought we'd highlight some educational achievements of some of our managers here at the college. One of those, the Director of Non-Credit and Off-Campus Programs, Janet Lyle, recently enrolled in a PhD program in General Psychology with a focus on cognition and instruction. Ann DiCarlo, the Director of Office of School Relations and I believe the Transfer Center, recently completed her doctorate in education, and she's graduating from CSU Stanislaus later this spring.
Month?
Yeah, this spring.
This month?
Okay. This school semester, thank you. Charles Hergenrader, our purchasing manager, recently completed a management certificate in public procurement at CSU San Bernardino. And lastly, I'll mention Sherry Elms and Sylvia Runyo. Sherry Elms is our Director of Admissions and Records, and Sylvia is the Director of EOP&S. And they're both in a second year of a program that started last year. It's Leading from the Middle. It's a management academy based out of Cal Poly Sonoma. And they're currently working on a collaborative project that's going to result in a website development here at Merced College that will facilitate students' ability to access student services. So those are some of the professional development or educational benefits of our managers. or their own personal developments. And then finally, just want to report, we do have a management meeting this Thursday, and we're going to be receiving a presentation from the health department on the smoking cessation policy changes that are going to take place this fall, and we'll have a better understand all the services that are available to students, employees, and staff for smoking cessation programs, and how managers can help assist them as we go to move forward to that program. And that's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And associate students at Merced College, ASFC, no report.